Hi guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today I thought we could do a journal with me in my HOBONICHI Cousin Effect A5 size. Oh, that's a mouthful. So today I'm actually starting with something that I don't usually show, which would be the weekly pages in my HOBONICHI. Um, I use my weekly pages as kind of like it's my hot mess. So a bunch of random things happen in that section. I put like ephemera and stuff that doesn't necessarily fit into my regular like daily pages, and then I also tend to put a lot of things that may not necessarily fit with my style that I still enjoy. Like a lot of the cutesy like kawaii style stationery ends up in these pages because I do like looking at them, and I can't always find a good way to incorporate that into my daily pages. So, despite it being kind of a hot mess, I still really, really love my weekly pages. And so today I started putting some papers and stickers in there from a recent pen pal letter. And now I'm also doing some brush lettering. Please excuse, I'm not the best at brush lettering, but it is something that I enjoy and it's something that I enjoy practicing. So I typically will write highlights of the day in there in that section, and then maybe little annotations below each header kind of thing that I'm doing. So that day, obviously, I wasn't feeling very good. I believe that day I might have had a fever in the evening. I just like out of the blue got this random fever after like all day I was feeling kind of tired and achy and didn't feel super great, but I didn't necessarily feel sick. I thought I just didn't sleep well. And then later that evening, it turned out like I was running an actual fever, like 100.8 or something like that, and it just would not come down. And typically when I'm running fevers, I'm usually cold, but for some reason I was like just sweating. It was really hot, and I could not cool off. Luckily, the next morning I felt perfectly fine, and there were no other symptoms besides a fever and some body aches, and it was all gone the next day, and no one else in the household got sick. So I'm gonna just chalk it up as my body was being kind of weird. So now that we're moving on into the actual daily pages, I want to kind of talk about journaling style and my thoughts on that, and especially when it relates to posting your journal pages and whatnot on social media. So I feel like there are a couple sides to this to look at. There is the side of the content creator. So people who post on, any of the social media platforms such as TikTok or YouTube or Twitch or whatever, Instagram. And then there's the side of the viewers. Just, anyone who looks at your work and likes it or doesn't like it, whatever. So I feel like social media sometimes can kind of stifle people from really exploring and getting outside of their comfort zone and maybe getting outside of their style. I think it's hard not to, as someone who creates content, to not look at the numbers and to really focus on where your creativity is going and where, like, what you are feeling inspired by at the moment. Um, Typically for myself, I will usually kind of stick in the realm of kind of a vintagey style, but I also really enjoy the cute and the kawaii things. So I've been slowly like incorporating pieces together, and I think ultimately my true style will probably fall somewhere with that, where the two things kind of collide. And I think for a lot of people, they feel like their viewers, or just anyone who views their work, is looking for a very specific thing. And I think as artists and as creators that it's important that we grow and kind of, evolve, because I think for me, like, I would kind of lose interest and lose passion if I made everything look the same just for the sake of numbers and what people expect of me. Because at the end of the day, these are my journaling pages, and these are a reflection of who I am and where I am at this point in time. And I think the most important thing is that this book, by the end of it, will be something that me and my family will look back on. And so I want to really try to stay true to who I am. And yes, I enjoy sharing. And yes, I enjoy, just like everyone, positive feedback and good numbers and stuff. But I don't want to get too wrapped up in that world and forget what the true purpose is this feeds my soul and it makes me happy, and I want to share my joy and my happiness with others in hopes that I can inspire other people to find things that feed their souls. So, on the opposite end, I think us as viewers, me included in that, we tend to have a hard time dealing with change. And when we come to expect something from someone, like a certain style, or, this person posts on certain days or whatnot, I feel like sometimes we can kind of get stuck in our expectations of other people. And I think that us as viewers, we could try to be a little more open minded when people try new things, and let's just kind of cheer each other on. Because at the end of the day, this is all like sharing pieces of ourselves. And it's kind of like with a friend. You would encourage them to try new things and you'd encourage them to do their best. And I think if we're investing our time in consuming content that people spend, hard work and all their, they put their love and their soul into their pages and or whatever they're doing, that we can kind of cheer these people on and kind of make a community around our, expressions and trying new things. Because I think it would be awfully boring if we were all doing the same thing at the same time and continued that way for, forever and ever. So those are kind of my thoughts on it. I don't know much about like how the algorithm works. Obviously, YouTube and Instagram likes to keep that information close to them and not really share. So I'm not sure if changing styles and whatnot does affect your numbers purely by the algorithm or not. If you know, you could let me know because I'm actually kind of curious. You'd think I would know since I have been working in advertising forever, but even the advertisers don't fully understand. We have our theories, but we don't fully understand how the algorithms work and when they change them and all that stuff. So, specifically talking about new styles, I really wanted to try something different with this journal spread. I typically do not use dark colors, and this page, I had some ephemera from a recent purchase of a new fountain pen ink from the Colorverse line. I believe they're a Korean brand, and this is actually the first time that I've tried their ink, and I really enjoyed it. So I kind of wanted to use this is one of the booklet at the bottom right side. It's a piece of the like informational booklet that came with their packaging and whatnot. They actually have really good packaging design. Everything seems super thought out and super very well designed. You could tell they put a lot of thought into it. And I'm also using some stickers from the Sticky Club, I believe. I think it's stickiiclub. Um, and so I really wanted to try to use kind of a black and white with a little hint of, vintage paper brown and try something new. And I had so much fun making this spread and so much fun really challenging myself to not be afraid of using high contrast in my journaling page. And I would hope that you guys will take some inspiration away from this and maybe try doing something similar. If you guys do try to do any, new adventures in your journal, I would love to see them. So just, leave me a link, tell me to check out your channel. I'm always down for supporting other artists, other content creators, and just really giving back to the community that I love so, so much. And after all that spiel, I'll get off my soapbox. And I would love to hear what you guys think. How do you guys feel about trying new things in your journal or paper crafting? And how do you feel when you see content creators that you love try new things? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you, in between, indifferent? Just let me know. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. I think that we can really learn from each other, and having these conversations is always a good thing because we grow and develop as humans. So I would love to hear your opinions about all of that. So now I'm kind of finishing up the layout. I'm adding little bits and pieces here and there. I really save like the kind of stickers and washi for the very end of my journaling spread. I always feel like that is kind of the thing that really ties it together and pulls it out of the hot mess mode, or the mode where everything just looks chaotic. So now that I'm kind of getting to the end of the video, I just want to encourage you guys to try something new today because I think it's a great day to try something new. And also, if you want to see more, I have an Instagram where I post daily and I would love to see you over there. And I have also been streaming regularly on Twitch. I am trying to do Sunday afternoons and then a couple times midweek, so maybe Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, evenings. I do have all that linked in my description box, so if you want to check out my channel, you can head over there. I do have some playback videos, and it's so fun and so interactive to do that live and to be able to hang out with y'all live and kind of like talk in real time. I've been doing a lot of watercolor painting on my channel over there, and also kind of like show and tell for stationery. So check it out and let me know what you think. I also wanted to say thank you for all the new subscribers and thank you for the old subscribers as well, even though I haven't really been here that long. And I hope you like and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I am just so happy that you guys were here to hang out with me. So I hope everyone has a wonderful and creative day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.